Did I say that tweet?
We are live. It is 3:03 Central Standard Time in the United States, 9:03 GMT. Well, actually BST. Same thing. UK?
Same thing, yeah. Yeah, same thing.
It's the Nomad Tech Project with Sam and Joe.
Hey.
Coming to you live this 28th day of July, 2024. We are on time. This is actually the normal time slot for the Nomad Tech Project, the 3/9 slot. So, yes, last week we had a different time. We had a Saturday show, which was kind of cool. A lot of good people swung by, which is kind of nice because I know Saturdays aren't exactly always the best day for folks because people are busy with things, working and such. So the fact that anybody swung on by and checked us out, that was really, really awesome. And we always appreciate and love you guys for it. So, anyway, we got Jermaine's in the chat. Jimmy Fire Dragon doing good. Yeah. So they're having a fight on who's front. So it sounds good. Yeah. So, well, let's see what's going on in the world of tech. We had some tech stuff happen. We had the Olympics going on in Paris, which is cool. I have not seen a minute of it. I've been just so busy this weekend. I have not seen. Well, actually, no. I take that back. The other day, I guess they were having some football matches. Like Spain and Kazakhstan.
Did you catch any of the opening ceremony?
No, I heard it was people were complaining about it.
Yeah, I didn't catch it, but I went to Wingfest yesterday in London, and on my train, I heard someone describe it as Euro trash.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I've seen some articles. Again, like I said, I haven't watched any of it. I haven't seen clips of it. Again, I just missed all of it this weekend. Yeah, and apparently there was something, I don't know, weird, and who knows? I mean, they're French. So, I mean, it's no offense to anybody who's French. Weird. What? I can hear my.
That was you. It was you, mate.
That was me.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, like I said, so they're French. So I don't know. Maybe they just, who knows? Like I said, I'm not bagging on French people. They just have a different culture. And, so it's their country. It's their opening ceremony. Apparently there was some big brouhaha because they identified South Korea as North Korea or something, and then there was some weird something or other. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't watch it. I guess here's the thing, though. I don't think we're going to be in any situation anymore where any of that happens, and there isn't going to be some controversy somewhere. Somebody's going to find one little nugget in one of these performances or opening ceremonies that you're just going to get pissed off about. Somebody's wearing a shirt, somebody's doing this, somebody's doing that, somebody says this, somebody's, dry humping somebody on stage or whatever's going on. I don't know. Who knows, man? It's the Olympics. Nobody cares. It's only 4 years. Well, every 2, obviously. And I'm more of a to be honest with you. I'm more of a Winter Olympics guy. I like the events in the Winter Olympics. I like
really?
Yeah, I've always liked the Winter Olympics. The only thing I don't like about
I'm a summer guy.
Well, and most people are, I think. I'm kind of in the minority. And the problem with the Winter Olympics is it's because it's like I guess it's kind of exclusionary for a lot of people because there's places in the world that don't have snow or ice ever, like people in the Middle East, right? And so it's hard to have a Winter Olympics when you live in a country like Saudi Arabia where it never snows because it's the desert.
So you see the surfboarding's in Haiti, isn't it?
Yeah,
because you can't surf in France, Paris,
right? Yeah, so it's one of those things where that's the only thing I think that people kind of bag on the Winter Olympics is it's kind of exclusionary. Obviously countries like places where it's cold, like Nordic places, like like Finland, Norway, Sweden, Switzerland, those kind of places, are going to be well represented. And as countries that don't have snow or kind of maybe don't have the money because a lot of those events cost a lot of money, skiing.
So and reminds me of one of my favorite films, Sam. Cool Runnings.
Oh, peace be the journey. Yeah, Sanka, you dead? Yeah, man. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies of all time, and I quote lines out of that movie all the time. So like I said, Summer Olympics is going on, so if you're inclined, check that out. That's cool. I'll maybe catch the track and field stuff, but I don't really. It's whatever. It's fine. I like sport. There's nothing going on in the U.S. except for baseball right now and the Cardinals. I went to 2 baseball games. I actually went Friday night and last night, and this is why I don't go to Cardinals games because every time I go, they get their ass kicked. It's
You're a
they
bad
lose.
omen.
I'm a bad omen, dude. Every time I go, they lose. I cannot remember last time I went to a Cardinal game where they won the game. It's had to be like 10 years. It's
I mean,
just
they
like
might just ban you. It's been that bad.
that's probably so. I would probably ban me too because I know I'm the problem. Although, I mean, Friday night the pitching is just terrible. They look terrible. It was just bad. So anyway, it was a good time. And actually, the last game last night in St. Louis didn't get off until like it was supposed to start at 6:15. I think it didn't get off until like almost 8:15 because of a 2-hour rain delay. So
that sucks.
Yeah, and then they came out in the 5th inning and just got their ass kicked. I left around the 7th because this was like I was tired. It was already like 11. I'm like I'm gonna go home. And they
were like, I wish it just rained longer.
Yeah, they just ran the damn game out and played a doubleheader today. So we'll see.
There was some good boxing yesterday. So I went Wingfest yesterday. It was a brilliant day. Come home and then got to watch some good boxing. So that was good. There was Joe Joyce versus Derek Chisora. Do you know much about boxing?
Not a lot, no.
No, I mean I don't like Joe Joyce. I'm not a massive Chisora fan, but I really got behind Chisora because it was a good fight. He gave it his all. I liked it.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of boxing. And it's not for any reason. I don't watch a lot of sports or TV. I mean, even this year, I haven't been watching a lot of carbles. Yeah, I just don't watch a lot of television. It's just not my thing. Usually busy with stuff and and even when I was younger, I was never into boxing that much. Obviously, when Mike Tyson was fighting and stuff, I kind of paid attention, obviously, and then Roy Jones Jr. and stuff like that. Like there's boxers that I've kind of, I can't remember the last time I actually sat down and like paid for a fight and like watched a fight.
Well, this was free on TNT for me, so I didn't have to pay anything. Chisora is a beast. Like he's so brave. Like I got to give it to him. He was very, very brave. He's 40 years old, so he's at the end of his career.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a legend of the game.
Yeah. So, so that means it's a lot of sport. So if you're into the international sports, it's a good time. So Olympics are cool. The
Nomad Sport Project.
The Nomad Sport Project. Well, we're just the Nomad whatever, right? We go all over, right? It's not just tech. Mm-hmm. We talk about food. We talk about whatever. So that's what it is. So the first 7 or 8 minutes of the show start off with the Olympics and then, whatever opening ceremony stuff that happened. I don't know.
I'll tell you about one wing that I had yesterday, right?
Yeah.
It's by Poor Boys, that's what they're called. And they made this wing which is called Homer's Donut.
Okay.
I'll have to show it to you. It's like pink with the sprinkles on it. A lot of my friends didn't like it. I really liked it though because it was a bit different. It did taste like a donut. It was really good.
So it was like sweet?
Yeah, it was sweet.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I would try it.
Yeah, you'd have to try it.
Yeah, I'd try it.
Really good. But really, really good.
My thing with the wings is I want them to be hot. They have to be hot.
Yeah, see, I didn't have many hot ones. There was one called Mexican Soul, which was like a fusion, like Mexican and Korean, like fusion. That was really nice.
That's cool.
I had one called Bombay Bad Boy by Hot Chick.
Mm-hmm. I guess that was more like a curry kind of like Indian.
Yeah, it was a Naga chili one. Yeah, but with a mango chutney on it. Really, really nice that was, with some poppadoms. So they garnish it all nice as well. So it's like, well, it's Wingfest, and it's the best of the best are there.
Right. I'm just happy that they do that in the UK. That makes me happy because I always think that, I don't know why, but for some reason I think it's an American thing, which it isn't clearly. Obviously I've had chicken everywhere in the world, obviously, but I don't know. It's just kind of cool. That's something that I like, a barbecue fest or a wing fest. I think that's kind of uniquely American. So the fact that they do it in the UK, that would be something. If I were living in the UK or just visiting, I would make sure I check that out because I'd be there all day. I love that kind of stuff.
Well, this was actually the 10th anniversary of Wingfest. So they do it all over the UK as well. But there's a local place to me called Chicken George, which is excellent, and they don't do Wingfest anymore. And I saw them at a festival I went to. And I said, "Oh, how come you don't do Wingfest anymore?" They said it's too corporate.
Wow,
that's what they said.
Yeah,
they said, look, they're doing Wing Mania. So there's more than one wing festival, Sam.
There you go. So they've spun off and they've done their own little local, non-corporate wing mania kind of thing.
Wing Mania, it's like WrestleMania, but
yeah, that just means there's more wings for you to eat. That's all good. So that's kind of cool. Well, that's good. I like to hear about that kind of stuff. It's kind of cool. Like I said, I'm sure they have a lot here. I just don't get a chance to go to a lot of food festivals. I'm busy with stuff. Yeah. Well, the barbecue, like I said, I know they're going to do, they used to have a thing called Q in the Lou, which is like a St. Louis barbecue festival. And obviously during COVID, it got kind of shut down, but I think they're bringing it back this year. So I'm going to probably go. I know the one year I went, it was my buddy, Jason Ganal, who owns a place in Denver called GQ. And he's actually really, really successful, and he's a really good dude. I went to high school with him in grade school. He's a really good guy. So one year I went down there to visit him because he was in town. I just walked down from where I work because it was like 5 blocks away just to say hi to him. And he didn't have none of his pitmasters showed up. So he's like, "Hey, what are you doing this weekend?" I said, "Well, nothing. Why?" He goes, "Hey, you want to be a pitmaster for a weekend and cut brisket and help with the prep?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, let's do it." So I spent the whole weekend. And then Becky and Aon and Kaylin all came. The whole family, we were all down there on Saturday working in this little booth at a barbecue festival. And it was great. We got free food because we had pit passes. It was awesome. Like, it was one of the best. Burnt ends and special potato salads and wings and brisket and pulled pork. It was, dude, I probably gained 20 pounds that weekend. It was
living the dream.
Oh, it was awesome. It was plus I got to help out my buddy Jason, who's just a super great guy. Like, he's a fantastic individual. I love him to death. So, but it was cool. It was a lot of fun. So, yeah, I don't get to go to a lot of food festivals occasionally, but when I do, I like hearing about that stuff. It's always cool.
Yeah.
So good. Got some new wings. That's kind of cool. I love that stuff. And I was going to show us in the last show, but we got so busy talking to Michael Peppertech, I didn't. I broke this thing out a couple of months ago, and I've been using it a lot. Nice. My PS Vita. And you know what? Funny is, I play on this mostly. It's Hot Shots.
I really wanted one. I never got one.
Dude, Hot Shots is such a great game. Anyway, but I always like the interface. It's got this little, thing where you kind of.
It's a nice size as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just like I love, and it's a great. I actually have games on here that
FIFA is quite good on it.
So actually, the games I have are Hot Shots Golf, which of course is a PlayStation. I also have Class of Heroes, which is kind of like a RPG game. Final Fantasy Tactics, because I used to play the shit out of that game back in Baseball Stars, because I like that. Remember, I gotta say, I don't know how you say it, Lumines or Luminines. It was like the little kind of Tetris, but they played music. It had and it was like color coded. It was pretty good.
How did the music go? Just anyone didn't hear that.
Yeah. So they have Gran Turismo, regular Final Fantasy, a game called Terraria, and the hardest fucking game ever, which is Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins.
I've never heard of it.
Fuck that game, dude. If anybody in this chat has ever played Ghosts and Ghouls, Ghosts and Goblins, it's so hard. It's stupid. It's such a hard game. It's like
it sucks when they make it too hard. It's
almost like it's so hard it's not fun to play. And then I also have Killzone, and then Street Fighter Alpha.
Oh, Street Fighter's got to be on there, yeah.
Yeah, so I got a lot of good games in here.
That's a button smasher, one.
And it's great because it's like it's the old PlayStation, because it's emulated. Dude, it's great. It had a camera. It's got a camera on the back. This is actually like a trackpad you can use. It's double. Dude,
I forgot about that.
It's such a great. It's a great. I just wish that people had more. I miss. Now, sometimes I don't understand. You have a phone. I get it and all that, but it was just so nice having just
your handhelds are coming back though, man.
Yeah, and PlayStation Vita. You just had Street Fighter, and you had some couple games, and you could really just play.
So if they did Vita 2, would you pick it up?
Street Fighter Alpha? Oh, dude, come on, man. It's just so good. And it had a memory card, a headphone jack. It had, it was so good, man. I just, like I said, if they made another one, I would buy one in a heartbeat. I love these kind of things. I miss having a handheld portable games. Yeah.
Seen the remote play thing? That's quite cool.
They're so good, but man, they are hard games, man. It will drive you crazy. And Ghosts and Goblins is hard. And this is like kind of like more of this was like a Capcom game. It was on like Nintendo, right? There was the
Ghost
platform. Yeah, it's a you just go side. It's a side scroller, but the jump sucks because you can only jump up, or you have to jump at a certain it's hard. If anybody's ever played the game, it is not easy to play. And I'm pretty good at platformers and side scrollers, and I've never even gotten close to beating the damn thing. And I'm pretty good at it. I just gave up because it was so. Honestly, the only other game that ever pissed me off that much is a game called Solomon's Key. It was on Nintendo. Look it up.
I've heard of that, yeah.
Fuck that game. Whoever made that game is sadistic as shit. Whoever developed that game, those people were into pain and anguish and everything. I hated that.
You said fuck that game twice now.
Fuck. Yeah, that game's miserable. Dude, it was so hard. Like, that game was impossibly difficult. It was like pain.
Sam, Joe, I think you should do your top 10 of fuck that game list.
Oh, well, I can tell you 2 games.
And put it on the Nomad Tech Project MeWe.
Yeah, two games, definitely, man. Solomon's Key, fuck that game, and Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins, or whatever, fuck that game.
Not to be confused with that game shit. It's not
it's a great game. No, Solomon's Key is a good game, but it's one of those games that in order to beat the game fully, you have to play it perfectly.
Yeah.
Perfectly. Like, there is no room for any kind of error, or you won't. It's just, again, whoever developed.
As an Arsenal fan, I know exactly how that feels, Sam. Right? Because Man City, to win the league over Man City, you have to be perfect.
Right.
So fuck Man City.
Yeah. So fuck Man City. That's right. I'm not even a football fan in the UK.
So I know exactly how you feel, Sam.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, but yeah, we should have a channel. It's called Fuck That Game. And we should actually dedicate.
Do you know what? That would probably blow up.
We should have a separate channel where we just talk about games and just like playing them and go, you know what? Fuck this. This game sucks. A gallon of dicks.
Oh, do you know what?
I hate this game.
You can say that in all different ways, though. Fuck that game because it's hard. You know, some of these mobile games that are just constant ads.
Oh yeah.
I had one literally just kept popping up. So fuck that game, whatever that was. I can't remember the name.
Right. And Simon agrees. Fuck Man City.
Yeah,
Man City is like a mobile game that has an ad every 5 seconds. That's what Man City is.
That's what that is. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck them. So anyway,
well,
if you're a Man City fan, you can still be a fan of the show. We don't have anything against you, but fuck your football club. That's all we're trying to say.
Listen to this. There's more to Man City, right? Than just that. They've got about 147 charges from the FA, right? That we're still waiting for them to sort out. So, but last year, Nottingham Forest and Everton both got docked points for a single charge of financial fair play. I think it was something like that.
So wait a minute. Wait, hold on a second. So Man City is that the one that's owned by? Is it Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
Saudi Arabia?
Yeah. Okay. So they've got like 147 charges against them.
Well, here's the thing.
Nothing's being done at the moment because Man City's got very good lawyers.
Well, here's the thing I've always told about sports, and this is more about like performance enhancing PEDs, right? Not necessarily financial. I say fuck it, let them do it all. Let them cheat, let them roids, drugs, coke, weed, whatever. I don't care. Like, do whatever you want. It's like I don't even care at this point because here's the thing: you can either be up in your face or people can be cheating. Like the financial stuff, the shenanigans are always going to happen, right? Especially finances. Because teams that have lawyers, teams that have the willingness to kind of gray area or even maybe probably go illegally trying to do stuff, right? Those teams are always going to exist. There's always going to be players. There's always going to be teams or organizations or companies. They're always going to try to beat the rules, right? Struggle. They're going to try to cheat. They're going to try to like goose the system to try to win. So just let them have it. Like, why even care? So they have 147 charges of financial impropriety. Fine, whatever. Then other teams going to have to do that too. They're going to have to cheat and find a way to do it. And find a way to do. It's so silliness now. It's because teams have become crazy because fans have become crazy. Like people really get worked up, and I can understand being a football fan. Like I get it. Like I understand being passionate about your team, whatever. But look, I'm a Chicago Bears fan in American football, right? I love the Chicago Bears. Yeah, I hate when they lose. Yeah, it drives me nuts, and I always want them to do well because I'm a fan, right? I'm a fan of the team.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm not getting a check from Hallis Hall. Like they're not sending me money. Like I don't work for the Bears. Like I'm not on the team. I'm not getting a salary. Like I really don't give a shit. And fans just get so totally stupid about it.
It's like tech Twitter, right? So like fans get too invested, and it's like, mate, it's just a team. It's not like your family. It's just a team.
Yeah, it's just a team. It's just a sport. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be enjoyable. Yeah, like I said, last night I played for 2 Cardinal games, right? A lot of money. Well, the one we didn't pay. Friday night we got tickets free. Saturday night we actually paid because it was part of my wife's 30-year class reunion. They decided to have it at a game, which is hilarious to have it at a baseball game because everybody sat at the bar talking and shit, and everybody's congregating. Becky and I and maybe like a dozen other people actually watching the game. Everybody else is just talking. Like, why have it at a fucking baseball stadium when you could just, if you're just going to get together, have a whatever, it's fine. It's not my high school.
Pointless, yeah.
It's not my school, but whatever. And so,
and the drinks inflated price as well, right?
The cool part is so this is the weird part, and I don't know if I guess they don't do this in the UK. So a lot of teams, especially in baseball, so I wasn't actually in the stadium. So across the street, so the outfield, and I put the picture on the I guess I could show it. I guess yeah, I can do that. Hold on a second. I can screen share because this is our show, right? We can do whatever the fuck we want to do.
Yeah, screen share.
And I don't know what it is, but I am dropping the F-bomb like crazy all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on. Where did I put this? Well, here's that. I put it in the Peaches chat, and God love you guys, but Jesus Christ, do you guys do anything other than chat in this thing all day? I posted something and it's literally buried under like 7,300 messages. God love you guys.
Yeah, I come out of work and there's over 200.
My God, they're like all, which is great. That's fantastic. Their engagement's awesome, but man, it's bonkers. Okay, so let me see.
Oh, on that note, right? Our MeWe got taken off the directory because of our lack of activity.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah,
oh, God.
Yeah, that's my fault. I mean, hell. Okay, let me see.
There's two of us here, mate. I haven't done nothing on it either.
Let me. How am I going to do this? Damn. Okay, let me try this way. Let's do this, and then.
Good night, DJ. Sleep well, mate.
Okay, there we go. All right, so this is what it looks like. Okay, this is Busch Stadium. Okay, but this is Busch Stadium. Yeah, so this is Busch Stadium, but it's from the right center field outfield. So here's down at the bottom, if you can see my pointer, this is where the gate is, right? But this is all wide open, right? So this is the outfield, home plate, all that stuff, right? So we're actually sitting on a porch that's a building that's directly, there's a street right here. We're sitting across the street. So you can see into the park, but you're not actually in the stadium. So and it's cool because they have like a bar. And so you paid 125 quid and you get free drinks until like the 7th inning. And they had like a food buffet. So you can get food and it's nothing crazy. It's like hot dogs and toaster raviolis and nachos and shit like that, right?
Usual buffet stuff.
Ballpark food, right? But it's cool because you sit here. But what's kind of nice is you on this side, there's like TV, so you can watch the game like live. Because what happens is when you're watching live sports, if there's like a play that happens and you didn't catch it, or somebody got injured, or there was a cool play, they don't show replays in the stadium, so you like missed it, which is nice because over here there's like a TV underneath this thing, and so this is what we did last night. So we weren't not, and then the night before we
best way, right? You got the best of both worlds, dude, TV
it's great and you also get in and out a lot faster. It's all food, and you pay one price, and it's all inclusive. So you get all the drinks, all the beer, food, and so and the night before when we sat right here in this section right here, and I love sitting up top because you can see it. I don't like sitting low. Yeah, it's cool to be close, but you're so low you can't see the plays really well. So and you can tell this is right after the game started. This was after the rain delay. Actually, this is
where. Did you try and take any shots? Do you try and take any shots with your phone?
No, I don't take. I guess here's the thing. I feel like an idiot because I guess my thing is when I'm doing something, I really don't. I don't think to take pictures of it because I'm in the moment. Does that make sense? Like, the first thing I don't think is, oh, hey, man, I need to take like 4,300 pictures of this event. And that picture I think was taken. Did I take that last night? I don't know. Yeah, I had to because the other night I was in the other. So that was taken with the Pixel. The night prior, I actually had my Fold. And so I took and I think I did. I think I did take a picture the night before. The problem is I got to go through this freaking chat and try to find it. There's oh my God, dude, folks. Okay. I found Homer's donut.
Have you?
Found Homer.
Did I send it to you?
No, you put it in the chat. It's one of these chats.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. I put it in the chat. I did. Yeah.
So there it is. There's Homer's. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I guess oh man,
that's
that
me
sucks.
And you. We're donuts. I guess that's true.
Yeah, we are donut, right? No, I guess I can't share and then try to look at it. So I gotta see it this way. Okay, let me do it this way. Window.
I need to go and watch Deadpool. I'm gonna watch that hopefully Wednesday.
Hold on, man. Let's see. Let's do this, then this, and then there we go. So there's the donuts.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It was good. It was good.
I know it just looks like it's not good. The sprinkle.
Yes,
I think it's
the other guys didn't like
it. Not the sauce. The sauce, I get it, it's just a different color. It's just like, but I don't know about the sprinkles, man.
I need to bring up what it entailed. Let me see if I can find it.
I don't know. Like I said, so that was pretty good. So anyway, so I'm trying to find the shot that I took the night before, but I don't. Where is it at here? There's just like pictures of the summer, and there's like some chick with a. I don't know what's going on. Jesus Christ, this chat is so. There's so much. Here's the thing. I gotta do one thing is when I actually post in this chat, I gotta post in another one because man, it's like there's just too much going on here. God love these guys, but holy crap. Okay, that's the first game. That's the 20. I need the 26th. How do I get there? Scroll up. Look, I'm still on the 27th. I've been scrolling for 30 seconds here. Okay. All right, here we've got July 27th. There's some chick. Yeah. Oh, did anybody watch the MKBHD? I guess because he had a phone. I guess I don't know. Does anybody care? The FBI came to talk to him about his Diablo phone or whatever the hell he got from whatever. Who cares?
As the poor boys are, they pay homage to New Orleans.
Oh, gotcha. The po' boy, yeah, that's what I was saying. When you said po' boy, like the first thing I thought was New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans. The Martin brothers gave free food to striking tram workers. So cool. I love reading history about things.
What's kind of cool is so this is the exact opposite view. So this shot was
that's a nice shot.
That's with the Fold 5. So where I'm sitting is right there.
That's cool.
So
that's cool.
This is actually across the street. So there's a street right here.
Opposite ends.
Yeah, the opposite end. So this is where we were sitting on Friday night, and Saturday night we were over here, and then of course you got the Arch, and then the rest of downtown St. Louis. But yeah, this is the ballpark, and I love Busch Stadium. So I mean, it's kind of cool. Yeah. So
cool stadium.
Yeah, that's cool. I like it. It's great. It's great for baseball.
See St. Louis proper. That's a good St. Louis shot. That.
Yeah, this is a good St. Louis shot, and then I work kind of down. That's not my building. You can't see it from here because it's kind of behind all these big ass buildings here. But yeah, then the St. Louis Arch, and then so this is it's a good view. It's a great. And actually, the funny thing is, if you're at home plate, when you look up, you're like looking through the middle of the arch. It's like perfectly aligned with downtown. It's pretty cool. It's a really neat ballpark. Actually, I another ballpark I really like is in Cincinnati, where the Cincinnati Reds play. Great American Ballpark. I like it too. It's really cool. And then PNC. Those are my three favorites. And that's in Pittsburgh. PNC in Pittsburgh is really nice because it's really cool. So anyway, we have 30 minutes. We haven't talked literally about any tech at all.
That's fine.
So
it doesn't matter. We don't have to.
So anyway, so what's going on? So, the reviews are starting to come in for the devices, right? The Fold 6, the Flip 6. I've seen a lot of really good reviews on the Moto Flippy Dippy, right? The 24 Flippy Dippy. People are really liking it, man. I think it's a great device. I mean, you get the pretty good processor. The battery life seems to be okay. Again, obviously, now the decision on the Pro, right, or the Plus model is the fact that they ditched the ultra wide and went to a telephoto, and that really kind of has really bothered a lot of people. I listened to a couple of reviews, Steve Alicious, TK, Michael Fisher, the other people that really review that phone. They really kind of don't like the fact that they switched the ultra wide with the telephoto, especially considering it's not a great one. Yeah, so
that's the point. If it was a good one, I think it's a good trade-off because I think you'll use a telephoto more than you would an ultra wide. Right, now,
and I think they said that yes and no, but I think it's only 2 times optical, and they said that you might use a telephoto more, but you would appreciate more from a photography perspective to have an ultra wide and a lot of more shots. You'd rather have all three. Obviously, you want to have all three, right? But so that. But the problem is, the thing is, if you get the non-ultra for 24, it's basically the same screen as a Flippy Dippy, and it has the ultra wide.
But what I'd say though as well, Sam, it's not a camera-focused device,
right? But the thing is, though, is I'm pretty sure you still get, and I don't remember that on my Flip, on my my Fold. I'm sorry, no, the Samsung one I had. I thought the cameras were a lot better. Not a lot better, but better than the Motorola cameras, right? They were pretty decent on the Samsung. And it's easy to use the telephoto way more. But I guess the problem is like Joe said, the telephoto is kind of like, it's not great on the Moto 24 Ultra. So I think,
that's disappointing.
That's what Jimmy said. Yeah, it's so the Razor Plus, so the Razor Ultra or whatever, the Razor Plus, right? That one has the telephoto and the standard. The regular non-ultra has the same shooter, but then has the ultra wide. I think it's the same ultra wide from the Ultra last year, the phone I have. So, and Jermaine says he uses a telephoto way more. And I guess if you have a capable telephoto, that's great. But would you use a ×2 telephoto? Honestly, if it was
nice portraits,
right? Well, that's what that's for, and that's what Motorola even said. It's really designed for portrait mode. That's really what it's, because they said that their users, the feedback they had received was people used it more for portrait modes and not necessarily for long distance shots.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if you're buying a flippy dippy for landscape shots, you're getting the wrong phone, man.
Right,
you're buying the wrong phone.
And then Dan's in the chat. He said that with the Tele is fantastic. Like I said, again, I'm just going off what other people said. I don't have the Razr 50 Ultra or the Razr 50 Plus. Because I'm kind of in the same boat that I am with the Fold 5 with the flippy dippy, right? I'd like to see the 4-inch screen. I just don't know if I'm paying $999 for it. And even if I get a trade-in, let's say I get $300 off, right? Is that phone still worth it at $699? No, not really, because I know it's going to go into the basement. I'll be able to pick it up in 6 months for probably half that. I can get it probably for $500 straight up. So I don't know. It's a great phone though, but I mean, it seems like the Razrs have gotten. I mean, so from what I've seen, unless I haven't seen every review, but most of the reviewers that I watch, the people like fans of the show and stuff that I follow, have been pretty positive about the Razr 50 Ultra. It's been pretty
bad. I've watched zero YouTube in the last month, pretty much. Yeah, I'm slacking, big time slacking.
Well, that's how I feel about the Olympics. Usually I'm kind of watch it, but I've literally not watched a minute. Now Becky watched a little bit of stuff. I think we were watching. I think she was watching a rowing event. Which
I watched a little bit of the rowing. Saoirse's
loving it. Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy says, but then at the same time, for me, Moto Lenovo really needs to sort out their UI and the update policy. Yeah. Okay. So the update policy.
The update policy, yes. Yeah.
I don't know about the UI. I kind of dig Moto's UI.
I was say that's subjective to the UI, but the update policy part, that's definite. They're one of the worst.
Yeah, and like I said, and that's one of those things where if you get a Moto device, again, you're paying less money. But then here's the thing, though. I used to say, well, you're paying less, so you should kind of expect that update policy that maybe lags a bit. But then you've got phones like the Nothing phone and the CMF that have gotten pretty good updated. Oh, and speaking of that, I thought I know I saw Tuna in the chat. He was supposed to let me know if the CMF phone, because he has one, did he put his AT&T SIM in it? Does it work? I need to know that because obviously I'm stuck to Big Blue, and I would consider getting a CMF phone, but I don't want to throw a SIM in it and spend 250 quid or 300 quid. And then
I think his SIM's in it at the moment, right?
I don't know if it's in the AT&T SIM. I don't know. And I asked him in the chat if he was. I think he probably did it. He just didn't respond. And I'm actually probably, unless something comes up, I'm going to.
Or you did and you missed it.
It's very likely. Yeah. So. And I like Moto. I'm with you, Dan.
Dan likes it.
I really like Moto UI. I tell you what, man. That once you use the chop and once you use the twist to get the camera to launch, dude, that shit. I'm telling you, that should be. It's like the alert slider on a OnePlus. It should be on every phone. Like every phone should have a.
It's not called Ready For anymore, is it? What's it called now?
No, it's called.
It's changed, isn't it?
I think it's just like Smart Connect. I think is what it's called.
Yeah, I mean, that's a nice feature to have as well,
dude.
On a flippy dippy.
Still love my flippy dippy.
Yeah,
dude, I can't. I thought about selling this phone, and then I was like, no, I'm not getting rid of it. I'm keeping this phone until it breaks.
You like it too much.
I love this thing.
Moto Connect or something.
Yeah, it's Moto Connect or it's Moto Connect or something. I think it's called Smart Connect. I think it's what it's called now. I used it the other night.
I prefer Moto Connect or something.
Moto Connect or something. Yeah, some bullshit. Connect your shit. All right, yeah. So
connect your shit. Yeah.
So I've seen some people. I guess they're trying the Ring, the Samsung Ring. And I guess it's not great. Apparently, it's got some inconsistency.
It's not great, no.
Well,
Surprised.
apparently, our friend of the show, Adam, he said he had it, and he was saying he tried it against some
Adam
other
Dow.
thing. No, not benefit of the doubt. No, Adam. God damn, Tech Odyssey.
Matlock.
Adam Matlock. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he said that he tested up against something that he knew had a pretty good biometrics or fitness tracking, and he said that the ring struggled a little bit. It's not really it's struggling a little bit as far as accuracy.
Oh, okay.
So I'm curious to see how that's going to look. I mean, honestly, but I don't know if the Oura ring has anybody had an Oura ring? Do they know if that's fairly accurate? I don't know if it is or not.
So I've heard good things about Whoop. You had a Whoop?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Is it just like fitness tracking?
They do like a band fitness tracking. That's meant to be very, very good.
Yeah.
Whoop. Yeah.
I don't know. So I'm
quite smart as well.
Yeah, and see what Jimmy says basically about the. Yeah. No,
it's not like it's not like the Xiaomi band you have though. It's not like a fitness tracker like that. It's like a bracelet.
It doesn't have. I guess it doesn't have a screen at all.
Just Google Whoop. I'm sure it's called.
Okay,
Whoop.
let me. Is it WHOOP? Oh
no,
yeah, wearable tech. Yeah, Whoop. Hoop. Oh, okay. It's just looks like it's just like a band. Okay.
I've heard good things about that. I'm sure.
Why Whoop?
I'm sure Darren's had it.
Yeah. Whoa.
No doubt he's
Holy crap. You should check. I don't know who this is. I guess she's a runner. The person in this little I'll show you. Dude, I was like, holy cow, this is nuts. Let me so here's the Whoop, right? The Whoop. Let me think it here.
It's not ever spoken about, but I've heard really good things about it.
I've heard of it, but
that sounds contradicting what I just said. It's not spoken about, but I've heard good things.
Right. So look at her nails are like she's a track athlete or something. But yeah, I was like, holy shit, those are pretty wild, man. Those nails are like pretty.
Yeah, they come with the Whoop band.
Yes, right. Yeah, they come with. I don't think you get them with the Whoop, but yeah. So it looks cool. Like you get Asos times Whoop Asus. Oh, okay. Hey, look at that. I know that guy. That's Cristiano Ronaldo. I know that dude.
Yeah.
He wears Whoop. Sure.
He loves Whoop.
Okay. He loves it. All the Whoops. And then there's Michael Phelps.
That small period of time he got paid to wear it, he loved it.
Right. So there's Michael Phelps taking a nap. He's with his whooping, and he's got his other ring, so he's whooping it up. That's cool.
Having a whooping time.
He's having a whooping time. You can get some colors. Like Whoop. So anyway, I guess it.
Whoop! There it is.
Holy shit! You got to pay $300 for 24 months. It's $239 a year. What?
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow.
$239 a year for annual membership.
I heard good things about it, but
it's
a bit off-putting.
Yeah. No. Well, if you're like me, it doesn't. I'm okay.
What does it do though? It does do a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Considering it's just a fabric band.
It's very apparently it's got a lot of metrics for working out or work fitness and stuff. I mean, sure, but I don't know, man. $230? That's what, $20 a month? I mean, it's not terrible. Well, I mean, but if you're a big person who's into fitness and working out and an athlete, that might be the way to go. I mean, maybe
Let me check out the UK. I bet it's not even sold in the UK.
I'm sure. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let's see what Jimmy says. Got to admit, since the Galaxy Ring launch, it's been quite tempting to try an Ultra Human Ring. Ultra Human. You know what? You guys do this every time, and now I got to look this shit up. So, Ultra Human. Now I'm curious, right? That's I love you anyway, Jimmy. Don't take that the wrong way.
Choose your membership.
Ultra Human Ring. All right, and here's the Ultra Human.
So it has lifetime warranty though.
Yeah, because it doesn't have anything that moves. It's just like a band.
Designed to be worn 24/7.
Right. How are you gonna charge it? You charge it while you're wearing it? Okay, here's the Ultra Human Ring Air. Oh, I'm having a thunderstorm here in St. Louis, so I might have a power outage. We'll see. I don't know. Probably not, but I'm okay. Okay, so here's the Ultra Human Home. So they have home monitoring. Okay. Where's the ring? I guess it's the Ring Air. Here we go. All right, here's the Ring Air. Okay, well, $350. Okay, that's not terrible. That's about kind of where stuff at, right? Oh, the matte gray is nice. Space raw titanium. That's kind of slick. You get a sizing
titanium.
kit.
Yeah, that's what
I know my ring size. I'm not going to put it on here because it's embarrassing. Select a smart ring. You can trade.
Is it a chunky motherfucker? Is that your fingers
it's
like?
I think I wear a 7, maybe an 8.
I don't know what mine would be.
Fat hands. No, I have really small.
No, mine are tiny.
Baby
hands.
You're not no trade. I guess you can trade in a smart ring. That's interesting. No trade in. I don't want the engraving. So you get it's a coverage plan. So you can get a coverage plan in case you lose it. That's kind of cool. If you lose it or it gets stolen,
can you not track it though if you lose it?
I guess. I don't know. $350, and so that's kind of cool. I mean, that's neat. I don't know what the M1. Oh, that's a optimized
M1 chip.
Continuous glucose track. Okay, so I guess this is for you have I guess the regular glucose tracking. If you got the diabetes, then you can check. That's
what?
My diabetes. That's what my friend who's Filipino, he calls it diabetes. It's diabetes. I guess there you go. So you have that. You have blood vision. So they have some looks like they have some stuff that is involved like glucose or diabetic checking, and then home monitoring. So I guess it looks like a Google Home. I guess they're working on it. So it's cool. So yeah, that's kind of neat. I never even heard of it. So thanks.
Who expected me and you to do a health tracking segment?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but that's kind of cool. Hey, Jimmy, thanks for I never heard of this. That's kind of cool. So apparently there's other than the Samsung, obviously, and the Aura, you've got this other situation, Ultra Human. Get rings. It's kind of cool. The Ring One Air. Yes. How long does it take to determine or find out your ring size? Well, what you do is you go to a jewelry shop, and they have them everywhere, especially at the malls. Go there, and they just walk up, and they have this little thing that they have. They put a ring on, and they can get your size. Yep. Or there's another way that I think that some of these places I think they have where you take a fabric ruler. You can take a piece of paper. Even you just take the piece of paper, you put cut it, and then you wrap it around your finger, and mark it with and you measure the distance, and you go to their website, and it says if it's for so many millimeters, this is the size. Yeah. So I think I wear a 7 because that's what this is. This is my little.
Oh yeah.
A little silicone. But I think it's a 7, although it's getting a little snug, so maybe a 7.5 or an 8. But if you go to any place, you can if you're out and about, just go to a jewelry shop and they'll size your ring for you. Or you can download it online. It'll tell you how many. If you do it with a piece of paper, they'll tell you exactly what the distance is, and they'll say, "Oh, you wear a so and so size." So it's pretty cool. So we're talking about fitness rings and fitness tracking. It's not a big deal for me. But I
saw a tweet by OnePlus. The OnePlus 13 looks like it's going to have a flat screen because it showed off the front.
Yeah, I'm curious. Why do you think they're going to a flat screen? Is it because you think people are tired?
Because everyone else is. Yeah, pretty much because of everyone else is. But I'm digging that. I might be wrong though. You can see a picture. It looks like it's a flat screen.
Yeah. Now, obviously, would you upgrade?
Yes, I'm looking to sell this.
Really?
Yeah. Because that's what we do.
No, well, that's not what I do. The funny thing is, I'm still rocking Fold.
Yeah.
Still have Flippy Dippy, which I would put a Skin Your Shit Extreme Skins on it, but they don't have one for the Razor. I wonder. I don't think they're doing the Razor 50 either, are they? Probably not.
I think they just don't sell enough in the UK for them to warrant it.
Predominantly
their businesses in the UK. I mean,
and I get that.
It's a shame.
It's a shame. But still, they have let's see if they have. They still have the Surface Duo skin. I still have my Duo. And I still use it. Although, man, something's going on. It gets serious battery drain. I don't know what's going on, but man, it's I would use it, but something is soaking the battery. I'm getting I'm getting 2 or 3 hours screen on time.
And your Duo.
So, yeah. I don't know. Really? And then I would factory reset it and it would work okay.
I'm not fired mine up for ages.
There's got to be an app on there that's draining it. I can't figure out which it is, but the problem is
the other day.
It's probably an app that I probably use So I probably need to get that checked out. But yeah, it's I still love it. I still have my extreme skins on it. It's the light purple one.
I need to get one because I still got the crack on it.
Yeah, that's why I have mine, because I got the crack on the back. And I thought about getting to pick up a Duo too, but the last time I checked, they still want like $800. I'm like, I can't not spend $800 for a Duo 2. That's just bonkers.
Yeah, it takes the mick.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's a good time.
Piece now, though.
No, I mean, I love it. I actually I did unlock the bootloader since I figured I was going to flash it to try to figure out what this rogue app was doing to draining the battery. But I try to go through, and there's a really good tutorial on how to flash it all. But I don't do it. I got hung up on something and I just didn't want to mess with it. So I was like, who cares?
Do you know what? The chat will be better on my Duo, actually. Glad.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Just make sure the sound's off.
I'm just glad that you have a Duo. That just makes me happy. And the fact that so you're going to sell the 12, the OnePlus 12 to get a 13, or are you just going to sell it to get something else?
Something else, because Pixel 9 Pro is coming out, so
getting ready for that.
Yeah.
Did you hear
I've got Pixel Fold I want to sell.
Yeah. Did you hear that OnePlus and Oppo are rumored to be doing a 6,100 milliamp hour battery for the OnePlus 13?
I did hear rumors. It's going to be a split battery, isn't it?
Yeah, but dude, 6,100 milliamps, that's going to be insane. About time somebody decided to make a bigger battery. I'll even take a thicker phone for a bigger battery.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind slightly thicker. Yeah.
You know what's funny is I would like to actually, it's a shame because I'm on AT&T, but I would really like to be able to use a Xiaomi phone again. I really liked when I used I had my Mi Mix 3 and then I had the Mi 11. I really loved Xiaomi phones.
I've never tried Xiaomi still.
I had a great experience, but I know Barry's in the chat. Barry's in there, and I know he's really a big fan of Xiaomi. I've really liked their phones. I don't, and everyone's like, well, it's kind of like really, iOS-y kind of looking UI, but I'm like, I don't know, man. But they're still pretty good. I know their cameras are really good. I've never had like the ultras, but I just remember I just liked having my Xiaomi. I really enjoyed using it.
See if I can find that picture.
I really wish I could use it on AT&T because it would be cool. I really like the Xiaomi. I had a great experience with the two I've had. And that Eagle leather back on that 11, it was like a light blue. I had it in Puerto Rico. God, it was a great phone. I really wish I would have kept that damn thing. It just sucks.
Yeah, I have to sell phones to fund new ones, sadly. I'm not.
Right. Yes. You are staying hydrated. Oh, Barry, you should be hydrating. I am not. I had a little bit of a margarita earlier, so I'm finishing that up in a Coke glass. So
I had some Brewdog Lost Lager.
Yeah, their cameras are good, and their OS. Yeah, the OS is improving. I think Xiaomi makes a good phone. Like I said, I just as an AT&T user, I can't. It sucks, but I cannot actually use the phone. That just drives me just one of the few things. One of the reasons why I thought about like maybe upgrading the Fold 5 and seeing with the Pixel Fold, the Pixel 9 Fold
Pro.
Is that what it's called? Pro.
I don't know.
Like, are they making a non-pro? It's like, why? Just call it the Fold 9. Just call it the Pixel Fold 9. Why do they have to? I hate that stupid thing. Anyway. Oh yeah, salt. Yeah, the salt, etc. And the piece. Just I get you. Yeah, I know. He's trying to take care of me, so I appreciate it.
Extra stopped on me.
Yeah,
this Duo's heating up. I've not used it for ages.
Yeah, you're probably going to have to wipe it, and then reinstall the apps on it. You're gonna have to. Sometimes you have to factory reset it and just install basic stuff on it.
Yeah, it gets burning up.
Yeah, it gets warm. So it's more. So anyway,
sad times. Sad times.
Well, so we'll see. So I guess what August 13th is that the day of the
13th or 14th?
Is it the Pixel? Is it? It's not. Is it a Pixel? It's not Google I/O, right? It's just a Pixel event.
I thought it was the. Well, I think it's the 14th.
August 13th. Pixel 9 series essential launch August 13th. It may involve the Pixel Watch 3 and the Pixel Fold 2 models.
Mm.
Yeah, I think I'm actually kind of digging the Pixel Fold 2's camera housing. I think I'm okay with this.
I'm not about the fold life. I want to sell my Pixel Fold, and I'm gonna go back to slabs for now.
Yep. So what are you gonna do with your Pixel Fold? You gonna sell it?
Trying to. No one wants it.
Well, what are you trying to sell it for? Is I guess the question.
Well, on MeWe, I put it for 700, then I reduced it to 600, and Steve Litchfield and Ted have mentioned it on their podcast, but no one's interested.
Well, not right now, with concerning the fact that the Fold 2 is coming out within a month and a half. I guess. So why is it just because you don't like the foldables? Is that basically what it is, or is it there's something else with the Pixel Fold that you're just like?
I'm just not using it.
Like the interior screen?
I'm just not actually using it. I mean, to be fair, I'm not even using any of my phones. That's why I'm not finding much time at the moment, or not making much time at the moment, should I say. Like, I haven't watched any YouTube. Like, we do a tech podcast, and I've not watched or read much at all recently.
Well, that's okay. I don't think people come to this show or this channel because they're looking for a cutting edge news.
No. We're definitely not a news channel.
We're not a news channel. I don't want to be a news channel. I just want to talk about stuff like that. But I just the naming, like I said, the naming scheme is just kind of like, come on, man, just call it the Pixel Fold, the Pixel Fold 9, Pixel 9 Fold. Just call it that. That's all. Unless now, I guess that they're coming out of the Pro, that may because they maybe half year have a more of a basic Pixel 9 Fold that isn't a Pro.
Maybe that's.
I don't know if that's. Well, I don't understand why any company would do that, because I don't think it's not necessarily price is what's prohibiting people from getting into the foldables. I think it's for like you just don't use it that much, and you just don't see any value add for you. It has nothing to do with the price necessarily. It's just more like I'm not about the foldable life. Whereas somebody like me,
you love it.
I keep coming back to it, man. Every time I try to use this is the life.
Yeah,
this is it. It's foldables for me. Do
you often dual wield them, the pair?
No, no. Well, remember, I still have a bank phone. I have to use my regular.
Of course, yeah.
So I wouldn't be. I would not.
So I'd be taking a third phone out, which is.
I'd be trifecta phoning, and I don't do all that.
Which I do often, but the thing is, I've got the Sony still on my contract. I've not played with it hardly at all.
Right.
So
really,
and it's not my love of tech's gone, but I've just not done much with it recently.
I just
bit poop. I need to get back into it again. Start playing with my different devices.
Yeah, like I said, it's just one of those words. The Sony, I think a lot of people just aren't really feeling. They have my
Sims back in the OnePlus, so I wasn't. It didn't excite me much. Nothing wrong with it. It's a good device. The aspect ratio changing upset me a little, if I'm honest. The upgrades on the camera, not really anything worth noting. That's not to say that it's not good. It is good.
Well, so I guess what you say is, if on the current trajectory, do you think Sony's making phones in 4 or 5 years?
It's a good question. I think they will, just because they're stubborn. They'll carry on.
Hayden, should I buy the Pixel 9 Pro? Yes.
I think it's a good choice.
I think it's a good choice. If you're looking to get now, if you have a Pixel 8 Pro, should you get the 9 Pro?
The question is, what have you got? Yeah, where are you at right now?
Who knows? If you're rocking a 6 Pro or a 7 or a 7 Pro, yeah, sure. Why not? What the hell? I mean, obviously, if you can get a good deal and you can afford it, it's within your budget. But I think the Pixel 9 Pro, I mean, you're going to have the G4. You're going to have, it looks to be a pretty solid device. But again, I think you're going to have the same problems that you have in any Pixel phone, right? The G4 is clearly not as up to speed as the Snapdragon processor. You're probably going to have some thermal issues. You're probably going to have some other.
There's some rumors that the modem is much improved. So that's positive.
Although I don't know, on your Pixel 8 Pro, do you have a lot of modem issues? I've used my Pixel 8 a lot. I've not really had, at least not that I can. It wasn't noticeable to me.
I think it has struggled in some areas for me, and it kills the battery when it's struggling, but not often. But I swapped it for the Pixel Fold, didn't I? I kind of miss the 8 Pro a bit, but I made that decision. I done it.
Well, the thing is, I was going to say, if I had the 8 Pro, I would do a player for player trade. I'll send you the 8 Pro plus 200 quid, and you send me the Pixel Fold. We call it an even trade. But I have the 8, so I don't have the Pro. So.
I wouldn't take the 200 extra, although the shipping would probably cost that.
Well, I mean, we're building the box right now because I was going to send the thing to Saoirse. Becky got ahead of it, and it's not going to be just a Fredbird, just so you're aware.
You said, yeah.
She's decided to kind of handle the. She's going to get a package, is what she's going to get.
Okay.
Of stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I was just going to send it to you, which is like put in the thing and just right. Then she goes, no, wait a minute, I want to do this. So we were literally shopping today, and she's adding things to your mystery. It's well, I'm not going to stop her because if she does, she'll punch me in the face. So I'll just let her.
Yeah.
The 7.
Just don't. Yeah, I know when.
I think if you got the 7, if it's just the 7 and non-Pro, if you're looking for a Pixel 9 Pro.
Oh yeah, man, that'd be nice.
7, I would upgrade that for sure.
That'd be a nice upgrade. Yeah,
that's a great upgrade. I would say go for it. Again, this is because it's not my money to spend; it's your money to spend. If you can afford it and it's not too painful for you, I would say go for it. I think that's a really good upgrade. I know it's just the pandemic ruined all that, right? Shipping. I sent stuff to the UK and it's so completely bonkers. Hey, Cardinals won. Holy cow, they didn't get swept this weekend. That's cool. See, I didn't show up today and they won the game. See how that works?
Yay!
God damn it. It's okay. So like I said, I would say I think so if you're looking to offload the Fold and you want to send it over to the pond, you can send it over to me and we'll make it work. But at the end of the day, I think if you're coming from a straight 7 to a Pixel Fold, a Pixel 9 Pro, I think that's a really good upgrade. I think you're going to notice a lot of difference. Yeah, I think it'll be good. But again, you're still in that same boat with the Pixel. There are caveats. Although I did at the game the other, I did see a lot more Pixel Folds. Or Pixel devices. I saw like 3 or 4 people, and one was like a young lady. She might have been 19 or 20 years old.
That's good growth, definitely.
It was kind of neat watching a younger lady using a non-iPhone, and then seeing a Pixel was kind of cool. She had a Pixel 7. I think it looked like a 7 Pro. It looked like. So it looked pretty good. Yep. He's going to order right now. There you go. I agree. I think it's a good job. If you would have had an 8, I would have said no. I would have said hold off, maybe wait a couple of months, see if you can get a really good deal.
Can you order it yet? You can't order it yet, can you?
Well, I was going to. I don't know. Maybe he has a carrier. Maybe he can pre-order it. Maybe the carriers are doing pre-orders. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, he says he's going to order it. I'm going to let Hayden order it. So that's how that's going to work. So, but yeah, I think it's a good deal. Again,
I think it's good.
Yeah, I think so too. I've got the 8, so I'm probably going to hold on to it. And I'm really waiting to see, although some of the stuff with the Pixel Fold, the new ones coming out, making me kind of go, man, come on.
I wouldn't bother.
I don't think I would bother. I'm going to wait. So we'll see. I don't know. So like I said, I'm good right now. I'm going to stand fast with what I got. Joe's going to think about maybe doing some phone sales and doing some upgradings and stuff. So that's cool.
The thing is for me is I need to decide whether I go 9 Pro or 9 Pro XL. That's my decision.
So do you know what the size of the XL is going to be? Is it like 6'7"? Is it the same size as the current OnePlus 12 you have, you think?
I don't know. Is the Pro going to be smaller and the XL going to be like the current Pro?
I don't know. I guess we should wait till August 13th. But like I said,
I think I'd rather wait and actually see for sure. But
I think if you're using a OnePlus 12, I would think that the 9 Pro XL is probably going to be the same screen size, same size. If you're okay with that size, and you can handle the budget, because I'm sure it's going to be a little bit more. If you can swing it,
I loved the Pixel 5 size. It was great. But now I've kind of got used to bigger phones.
Right. And so I think if you're okay with that OnePlus 12, look at the actual size of it. But I think you might want to go with the 9 Pro XL. I think that would
I think realistically I'm going to want to, because the extra battery life, probably better speakers slightly. Yeah, I'm probably going to go XL. But I am tempted by...
I don't know. Will you be on El Jefe stream at 11? I might pop in. I like to listen. I
sometimes pop in.
I don't always contribute, but I definitely pop in. And I will be on the Tech Disruptors. They have the Sunday shit show that is coming up at 7 Eastern. I'm going to jump on that and have some time. It's going to be late for you. That's going to be a late night for you.
In the UK, it is 12 a.m.
Right. So he's not going to be there. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. But I should show up on that show. It'll be a lot of fun. I haven't been on the Tech Disruptors in a long time.
They're good guys.
Yeah, they're great. Tuna and Darren are fantastic. I like being on their show. I haven't been on in a while because of schedule conflicts and stuff. So it'll be nice to jump on there and kind of talk for an hour or so. So it'll be kind of cool. So if you happen to be inclined and you're up, if you're in the UK, I realize that's late. If you're not in the UK and you want to jump on, yeah, come and listen to me and Joe and me and Darren and Tuna. I think Delavan might be on the show too as well.
Yeah, I think Kia said she might.
Yeah, although something came up, so Kia Too Technical might not make it. But anyway.
Okay.
It'd be good.
So next week, let's just quickly talk about next week. Manos might come on, and by then he would have been to San Diego with Snapdragon, and he's been to Milan for the OnePlus Nord event. So it'd be interesting to see how he got on with them events. He's a good guest. And then we need to start planning some more guests, don't we, Sam, really? We need to pull our fingers up.
I talked to the captain, and I can't remember what day he said. I wonder if he
confirmed it on Twitter, didn't he?
Yeah,
on Twix.
And I think he said he's. Look at what he sent. Look at the message. I'll show it to you.
I can't read it.
How does July 28th sound? That would be today.
Oh.
That would be today. I thought it was next week. I gotta reach back out to Andrew. That was my fault. So totally.
Our communicators went down, man. Our communicators went down.
God, mate, I just burned.
We suck.
He said he's actually moving to downtown KC, so he may not be available.
Okay.
So I'm gonna reach out to him. So we need to get the captain back on because I love having Andrew on, and we have
absolutely
been a while,
yeah.
So.
And we will be recording a show with Jimmy.
Yeah, we're going to do that offline. So we're probably going to we're going to try to talk to Jimmy and kind of coordinate that.
So if there's any questions you want us to ask Jimmy, let us know.
Because that will not be a live stream. So when we talk to Jimmy, it will be a kind of like what we did
audio
with
only.
It'll be audio only, and it'll be pre-recorded. So if there's anything in the chat, if you guys want to send us a message, audio only, absolutely. It's audio only. It's going to be pre-recorded. It won't be live streamed. So no, it's okay. Yeah, we get it. No reason to talk about it. Like I said, it's cool. If you want to just do audio only live stream, we can do that. But if you want to do a pre-recorded, we're okay with whatever you like, Jimmy, whatever you're comfortable with. We can accommodate that. Yeah, it's going to happen.
We are making it happen.
We're going to make that happen. So just let us know. We can talk offline, and we can sort that out. I got to reach out to Andrew because it was supposed to be today. Also, I talked to Sean P from the other shows. Sean P. He said he's down, but maybe like in August time frame. Cool. So I'm going to try to have Sean.
That's a good time to
Yeah. Sean's a great dude. I love him. So he's a good dude. Next Sunday, we can talk about that. Maybe we'll do the show early. We can record Jimmy maybe at the 1-2 o'clock time frame, and then still do the live stream with a guest if possible, like Manos.
Yeah, we could sort something out. Yeah.
But yeah, we'll talk offline, Jimmy. We'll get that done. And so we have some guests coming up. We don't have nothing groundbreaking. We don't have the Marquez Brownlees, and we don't have those kind of folks, the Michael Fishers. We don't have those. But that's okay. We're all right with that. Well, if they want to reach out to us, cool. I'm sure they're just chomping at the bit to get on the Nomad Tech project. If not, they should be. And
they should be. They really should be.
Absolutely. So no, it's never a hassle, Jimmy. No worries, mate. So anyway, that'll be it. I mean, we're at 1 hour 3 minutes, and so I think Joe, unless we have anything else we want to bother these human beings with.
No, just skin your shit.
Yeah, skin your shit. Extremeskins.co.uk. Check them out. Got good stuff. Check the website. They got tons of stuff. They got the new, I'm sure any new phones that are coming out, they'll have the Pixel stuff. I'm sure they have the Samsung and iPhones and all that stuff. So whatever you're into, they got it. And we'll catch you back next Sunday. And we'll have we might even have a double show. We might have Jimmy's recording. We can post that, and then we'll have a guest, possibly either Manos or Andrew. we'll see how that goes, and we'll catch you all. And again, thank you for everybody who listens to the show, who downloads the show, tell your friends about it. We really appreciate all the love and support. We really feel blessed and honored, and that we can come every Sunday and kind of do this for you guys, and somebody gets some value and find some entertainment. We do appreciate that. It's always a lot of fun. So
yeah.
So thank you for everything you guys do, and appreciate you. And like I said,
legends.
Absolutely. And remember, be excellent to each other. Enjoy your tech, and don't be a dick.
Don't be a
dick. Try to be a nice person. Try to give some people some grace, and we'll catch you all next Sunday on the Nomad Tech Project with Sam and Joe. Take care, everybody. See you next Sunday. We love your faces. Take care, everybody. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.